Good day to all. I'm William C. Mavili from India. Wishing you all happiness and comfort. Frankly speaking, William C. Mavili, as you know, who is deciding the lifetime? It's a question to you. Who is the authority to define our own lifetime? We don't know. We are unaware about it. We are not aware about the qualities or the goodness from God. That's the reason we cannot predict our lifetime. So today I am going to talk about the human mind as well as the lifetime which God gives to us. We are the masters of our own future, our fortune, our own destiny. We are the makers of our own fate. When we fully realize this reality on this concept, we will no longer search for truth outside of ourselves. There is outside of ourselves as well as inside of ourselves. When I say inside of ourselves, that denotes the inner child or the world of an inner child within us. The outside means which is in this universe itself. When we realize that we are fully responsible for our own actions and thoughts in real life, and when we become overall responsible human being, then only we will come to know what is the ultimate truth which is lying within us. When we play sacred, we always say we are sacred, we are pure. When we play sacred, when we pretend to be pure, or when we play bad, we fail to do what we need to do, and instead we only do what we wanted to do. In other words, we only do what our mind and ego tells us to do. Dear friends, I'm sorry to be little late this day. I'm supposed to do a live show or live talk on a subject of my own fancy, but unfortunately due to some unforeseen network issues, I could not continue that live. Hence I am here with this thought on lifetime. Let me say something about lifetime of animals as well as human. God asked one day to a donkey, you will live for 50 years. You will live for 50 years and you will carry the burden of others, the heavy load which is given by human, and you will keep it on your back and you will work for the human being for 50 years. The donkey said, dear God, please don't allocate 50 years for me. I wish to have only 25 years. God said, yes, ahead. Okay, go ahead. No problem. You can live only 25 years. Then he came to a dog and he asked the dog, and he said to dog that your life is for 25 years and you will be the slave of human. You will be faithful, loyal to the human, and you will live for them. You will safeguard their house and everything. You will protect them. You will be showing loyalty, and whatever the master is giving to you, you will take as your food. You will be a guardian, or you will be the custodian of your life, your property and everything, and you will live for 25 years. So sadly, the dog said no. Dear God, I don't want to live for 25 years. I will live for only, I wish to have only 15 years. God agreed. No problem. You can live only, you need to live only 15 years. I will save you from the bad deeds of human. Third time, he went to the, the monkey. He went to the monkey and said, your name is going to be monkey, and you will be jumping from one tree to another tree, from one branch of the tree to another branch of the tree, and you will conclude your life, and your lifetime is 25 years or 30 years. So the monkey pleaded, no, dear God, give me only 15 years. I don't want to live for 30 years. That's long period. I'm sorry, I cannot accept, dear God. Finally, God agreed. Later, God approached a human, a man. He told man, I will give you only 25 years. Oh my God, no, I want that 25 year which you reduced from the donkey. You were supposed to give 50 years to the donkey, and donkey pleaded that he wants only 25 years. So give me back that 25 years. So it will become 50 years. And you allocated, or you gave, say 30 or 15 years to the dog, and dog said he cannot live for that much time, and you gave a reduction, a discount of say 15 years only. Give me back that 15 years. I will enjoy my life. Then God said, okay, let me think. And the man said again, you gave donkey 30 years. Donkey did not like that. Donkey said only 15 years required. Dear God, give me that 15 years. In other words, the human wants more than 75 or more than 100 years, as long as it is possible. So man is greedy, in other words. So God finally said, agreed. As being a good man, I will give you more than 25 years. You take whatever you want. The discount which I allocated to the donkey, say 25 years, to the dog, say 15 years, and from the monkey, another 30 or 15 years. You enjoy your life. You can live for as long as I allow you to live on. So man was happy, of course, to get a more lifetime. Everybody is happy. Man was very happy. Then he was very much interested in gaining knowledge from the school, from the college, from the university. Then after getting out, he went for a job. He was looking for a job. When the job was denied to him, he was feeling sad. Then once he got the job, then he thought of getting married, and he got married. From then onwards, he was carrying the burden of life like what the donkey was carrying on his back. So 25 to 35 years after marriage, the man was carrying a heavy load, stress, agonies, problems and everything. Later, he continued his life, his children got married and all that. And later, when another 10-15 years, he was isolated from the children. He was taken to one house to another house, and like a monkey, he was traveling from one place to another place. That was that. Finally, the children abandoned him. He was taken to an old age home, and his life ends there. So that is a lifetime. I defined a lifetime. Who is defining lifetime? We? No. God? Yes. So be truthful to God, be honest to God, live like what He wants in a way or other. Do good, love to all, bye to all. This is the short talk, frankly speaking, from Williams Timaveli. Love to all, bye to all. This is the message. Don't be greedy. Whatever you get from God, accept it. Do good, Love to all. Bye. Thank you.